What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the show. I am Limit 510. I have a cold, but it is hot in the comments, baby. I love it. So let's jump right into this. This is game 4 of the World Series. The Oakland Athletics versus the San Francisco Giants. This is a very, very vital game. We need to get this win. We need to tie it up 2-2 and make this a series again. We started actually last game down to 2-0, and we were able to pull that off with a spectacular pitching performance. So hopefully again the pitching can come up strong and we can get the necessary runs, the little bit of runs to support our pitching and get a win. We are going up against Jonathan Sanchez. Okay, so we are going to need a good offensive production here. We got to take some pitches. We got to not just go for the power long ball, but we definitely just need to do single. That's our game. If I get on base, I'm going to need to steal some bases. I'm going to need to do something. Because Jonathan Sanchez, yes, he will give up some runs, but at the end of the day, he's a very, very good pitcher. Here's our lineup. Not much has changed since last game. I'm pretty much in the same spot, which is good because I like being in that heart of the order. You know, that's something that I definitely like doing. So, as you guys are watching this, I want to remind you that this is brought to you by Conejo. Conejo is my sponsor. It's so cool. I just got the new hoodies in the mail. Wow, they are sick as hell. Who uses the word sick anymore? Whatever. they are crazy cool. So I'm going to wear that tomorrow. But let's talk about the free Conejo hoodie that I'm giving away to someone off my last video. If you are like, what is he talking about? Check out my other video, and you can do that, and you can see exactly what happened. Basically, what I did was on my last my player video, asked my subscribers to or people, anyone in the YouTube community, to let me know who the best third baseman in the league was. And because that's the position that I play in this game, so I was just curious, and I said, hey, you know what? If you write in the comments and you have a good response, guess what? You get a free Conejo hoodie, free of charge, free of shipping, all that stuff. So 2 people who commented really stood out to me. And those 2 people are now going to be the people that we are going to have a vote on, because they each have very, very good arguments. And when I was reading them, some of them kind of shocked me, and some of them were like, okay, that kind of makes sense. And I'm sorry if I sound like a penguin right now. I don't know what penguins sound like, but I got told by my friend that I sound like a penguin, so I'm just going with it. And like I said, I'm sorry if I sound like a penguin. I'm just cold. I'm not cold. I have a cold. That's what I meant to say. So I'm sorry if I sound weird. That's why. Hopefully next video I'll be all cleared up, and you guys will get my full real me. Hopefully. But let's pick a winner, okay? Because that's why I'm here. I'm here to pick a winner. What we're going to do is we're going to have a vote, like I said. Now down below, I want you guys to vote for whoever you think deserves to win. Whoever you think had the best response, had the best argument. If you don't feel comfortable writing a comment, letting me know who you voted for, please, subscribers, I need your help on this. Or you can send me a message, a personal message. I will not tell anyone who you voted for if you don't want to let that be known. I know some people are really kind of private, so you can definitely do that. But if you guys missed the last video, or if you just want a refresher course on what exactly was said, guess what? I have it up. So let's jump right into it. So the first real comment that I saw was from a guy named Jesse 1970 SS or 1970 SS, whatever. His pick was Evan Longoria. He said Longoria, without doubt. He struggled this year, but he still hit 31 homers and drove in 99 RBIs. Played Gold Glove Day at third, and only played in 133 games. And the average suffered a bit due to injury. But imagine what he could have done with the 150 possible games. 40-plus home run season, maybe? I added that maybe, but hey, you know what? Right now, it has to be Longo. When I read that, I was like, well, Longoria didn't even pop into my head, and that's kind of weird. When I was thinking about who I was going to say was the best third baseman, and my pick was Aramis Ramirez. Longoria didn't really pop into my head, I guess, because in my opinion, he's still new to the scene. He's still kind of a young gun, but he has definitely established himself as an elite third baseman. So when I read that, I was like, you know, this guy's a great point. Great point. Okay. But then the other guy who you guys are going to have the chance to vote on is Deafman16. Now, he said, I do not mean to offend, but to say of Longoria is just a dumb response. Hold up, I told you it was hot. The best active third baseman, despite not being in his prime as much anymore, is easily Scott Rowland. Now, when he said that, I was literally flipping a shit, okay? Because there's no way in hell that you could honestly say that Scott Rowland is the best third baseman in the league right now. He's a grandpa. He's old. He's wrinkled. He has a cane at third base, okay? There's literally no way that he could convince me. This is what he said. 8 gold gloves, including last year's comeback season with the Reds. His glove is always the leader of a team. He may not have won with the Blue Jays, but even there, he did very well as his batting stats. Over 300 home runs and a .282 career batting average so far. He is whoever Longoria should dream to be. Okay, now, like I said, when I read this, I had to respond, so guess what I said? Yep, Scott Rowland has been a good third baseman for years. But right now, is he better than Longoria? If you have both of them on your team, who would you start? Rowland or Longoria? And he responded, honestly, even being a big Rays fan, I go with Rowland. Both 4 years into their career, they're Rookie of the Year. 3-time Gold Glove winner. Longoria had 9 more home runs and 40 more RBIs. Rowland is also 10 years Evans Sr. And for 6 straight years, he was an All-Star and simultaneously Gold Glove winner. My choice is based on active player's career and now. Note, Rowland also made the All-Star game this year despite only 65 games for the season. Okay, Deaf Man. Very good response. So, that was good. Now, Jesse, who was the person that said Longoria, responded to Deaf Man. He said, it's getting hot. It's getting heated in this place right now. He said, there is no doubt that Rowland has had a great career. But I thought we were talking about right now. Rowland can't swing a bat right now. I like Rowland. But between an aging veteran that is injury prone and a young power hitter with an above average glove at third, and you can build your team around, I will take the young power hitter. Right now, Longoria is better than Rowland. Now, Rowland is more of a role player on the Reds to complement Bruce and Votto, rather than the guy he was a few years back. This is what Jesse said in response to Deaf Man. Good point. Good point. Deaf Man, being the Rowland fan he is, responded. Well, I hope you know, this was his first year with a major injury in his career. I go for him since he knows the game more than Longoria, being in it more. Good point. Veteran experience. A lot more film, like decades of film to watch. So, having stated those, having read those, like I said, I came to the conclusion that this is so tight, this is so close between these two guys, that I'm going to need my subscribers. I'm going to need whoever watches this video's help. And if you guys didn't hear me over my penguin noises, over my stuffed up nose, you guys can go check out the video. It's on my channel. It's the My Player video before this one. I'm going to need you guys to vote. So in the comments, what I would like you guys to do is to either write Deafman16. You can say, I go for Deafman16. Or go Deathman16. Or you can write, you can vote for Jesse 1970 SS. You can be like, Jesse is the man, or Jesse's my hero, and that counts as a vote. Or you can just write Jesse 1970s. Okay. But with that, I also wanted to make it available to people who may not want to write in the comments. I know a lot of people have been in situations where they don't like writing comments. They prefer personal messages. So for the people that like personal messages and not comments, you guys feel free to let me know in a personal message who you voted for. You can say Jesse 1970s, or you can say Deathman16. That's all you gotta do. All you gotta vote. And then at the end of next Thursday, okay, so we have a week of voting. Well, depending. If it gets to a point where I feel like all the votes have been cast and it's kind of just like nothing else is happening, then we'll get to that point and I'll call it. But like I said, right now, I need help, and that is what I'm going to do. So write in the comments. Let me know who you think. Look at their arguments. Look at both of their arguments in the last video. And then after that, whoever gets the most votes, I will give the free Conejo hoodie to, or sweatpants. Now, the way that it works, you guys, is that the Conejo hoodies are all, like, you got to pick a certain design that you want on it, and then a certain color and all that stuff. So it's really, really unique. It's very you, and you can definitely choose your own thing, which is great, I think. So I want to thank you guys for watching. As you guys saw, I had a big hit in the beginning of the game, and then I kind of struggled in the later game, unfortunately. Right here. Yeah, it was like a little weak hit. So unfortunately, like I said, I didn't do as well as I had hoped. But hey, you know what? Guess what? We are able to pull out the win, baby. So we do win game 4, and now I make it 2-2. Thank you so much for watching. I'm 5-0. Vote, bitches!